everyone, and welcome back to Pima Voices. My name is Savannah, and I'll be your host. Today, I am sitting down with Christopher Stevens, who is the HR Director at Banner University Medicine, and today we're going to explore the pathway building partnership between Banner Health and Pima Community College. How are you today, Christopher?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. And I forgot to ask, Christopher or Chris? Like, are we
Chris
super
is
casual
fine.
today, Chris?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chris is good.
Great. So I'm actually excited to talk to you because I don't know much. I didn't even know there was like this partnership between Banner Health. And I feel like that's like the total beauty of me being in this seat, right? Is meeting new people, exploring new things that's going on between the college and what's in the community. And so I was so excited that you said yes to come and join me today. So thank you.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
Yes, awesome. Okay, so for anyone who doesn't know who is Christopher Stevens, give us a little bit of a background of your role at Banner Medicine, and then we can kind of delve into that partnership between the college and the university.
Sure. So I moved out to Tucson a year and a half ago and took the position. I live near Hershey, Pennsylvania, my entire life. Yes. So to come out here to the beauty of the desert and the beauty of Tucson, it's been an incredible journey. With my role, I oversee a team of 5, and we have approximately 8,100 team members.
Oh, wow.
We have 2 hospitals, and we have a North Cancer Center and 27 ambulatory clinics and growing. So we have a very large scope, and I oversee all of the business partners.
So you're very busy, it sounds like.
Very. I have not been bored for a second, and that's okay because I love it.
That's great. And so that's a little fun fact, Hershey, Pennsylvania, huh? That's very different between that and the desert.
Yes, a lot more rain and humidity. So I will take this any day over the humidity of the summer.
And it's great weather right now with being winter time. So
absolutely
almost winter,
beautiful.
I guess. So
yes.
And so I recently learned that Pima Community College and Banner University, they have a grow your own model. And so I didn't even know this sort of program kind of existed. And so can you tell me a little bit more about the Grow Your Own program that is at Banner University?
Yes, absolutely. So we have the Grow Your Own program where we have team members that want to continue to build their career, whether it be through nursing, whether it be medical assistants, etc. And they have the opportunity to actually enroll in college here at Pima County. And through foundation funds, if they meet certain thresholds and criteria, we reimburse them. And it's a huge area of development for our team members and also retention. You have to understand we're the 5th largest employer of Tucson, humbly, and we want to be able to, as we continue to grow in our Tucson market, we want to be able to continue to grow those opportunities for our team members. And it's an amazing opportunity from a culinary or EVS associate that really wants to get into the medical field. They have the opportunity to work, they have the opportunity to use this benefit, and then they have the opportunity to continue to grow with us and have those foreseeable opportunities in the future.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That is so great.
Yes, so we're really humbled about the program. It's been very, very successful across our market, and it's really contributed to very low turnover rates, where we're actually nearly 10 points ahead of the average from a healthcare perspective. Healthcare is 21 to 24%. We're currently sitting at 14% turnover for our entire market, and we currently have vacancy rates at record lows at 4.6%.
Wow.
So it's all about the culture. It's developing those opportunities, and the Grow Your Own career pathways is absolutely an intricate part of all of those strategies that we're using at Banner University Medicine in Tucson.
And would you say it almost seems like vital at this point because it's so important to keep that retention low and everything and continue building your guys' workforce as well?
I completely agree with that. It also gives the opportunity for us to really reinvest in the community, right? Because at the end of the day, these are community members of Tucson, and to be able to give them that opportunity to come in and work and grow into those healthcare professions, it gives back to the community. And I am all about, from an HR perspective, the way that I practice HR. And the reason why I came into HR is to be able to grow people
Mm-hmm.
and have them reach their potentials and their dreams. And to have this opportunity and this program ties right into why I'm right here right now.
Oh, that's so lovely. I love that statement. And so, do you have any idea exactly like how this partnership came about and how the Grow Your Own program kind of started at all?
There was a collective need amongst the community when we had large vacancy rates to really be able to grow our own people. And what does that mean? That means, again, having people culinary EVS or any other ancillary team member that comes into the organization to give them the opportunity to grow in the healthcare profession. And it really helped between the two of us and Pima County Community College said, absolutely, we'll do this. So to be able to bring the two of them together, Pima County Community College and Banner at a time where we needed to be able to have enough healthcare workers in the field. This is the reason why our vacancy rates are so low. This is a critical aspect of that. So history was, I think it was a mutual need because it gives Pima County Community College the opportunity to have their students have real life experiences. And then it gave us the opportunity to partner with Pima County Community College to really be able to grow and keep our team members. And it contributed to it years later, these turnover and vacancy rates that are extremely low.
Yeah, I remember talking to Don Martin a while back, back when the healthcare did the ribbon cutting for their new Center of Excellence here on West Campus. And he kept talking about how there was like a growing need for healthcare workers in Southern Arizona. And have you actually been to the ribbon cutting? Or you probably didn't come to the ribbon. Maybe you did. Did you come to the ribbon cutting actually?
I did not.
We have to get you on a tour because
Yes.
you have to check out the facility here on West Campus. It's great. They got all new equipment, new building, renovated and everything, and it's wonderful. But I remember him talking about how the need for healthcare workers is so strong here in Southern Arizona and how important it is to continue building the next generation of healthcare workers. And there was like a statistic that he said of like one person can essentially reach like thousands of people in Tucson, right? And so it's amazing how much we kind of forget like how important healthcare workers can be sometimes and how hard that job can be as well, right? It's a very difficult job to work with people every single day, and I'm sure like adding the education on top and going to school, going to work, which is a lot of like what the demographic here at Pima Community College is, people are going to school part-time, they're working part-time, and that's a lot every single day. And I can't even imagine too, like working in the healthcare industry, how intense that job is as well. And so having this partnership, I'm sure really helps grow that workforce as well that's so desperately needed in Southern Arizona, as you mentioned, kind of.
Yes, I completely agree with you on that. And when you look at Tucson as a whole, the last statistics that I read is we have 48,000 healthcare workers in Tucson with a population of 1.1, 1.2 million. So realistically, it's not just about us as Banner. It's about all of the health systems here in Tucson supporting one another. Yes, we're competition, but at the end of the day, we need to be able to support one another and recognizing collectively as a whole where some of our gaps are, where our strengths and opportunities are to be able to obtain and retain healthcare professionals here in Tucson is absolutely critical to the vitality of Tucson.
And obviously, like this program is working and it's doing well. Do you think that there's anything that could be added to continue to grow this model within Banner, or even like maybe have other medical practices even kind of adapt to that same sort of program?
I do. I know that in Phoenix, they have partnerships as well. Our academic sister hospital, BUMCP. And here, I think that there's opportunities for us to grow outside of this program as far as continuing to expand Grow Your Own. We constantly need patient care assistants, PCAs, medical imaging, rad techs. So to have the opportunity to possibly partner with Pima in the future, which is actively in discussion right now, is going to be continually critical to the success of our organization. So, and retaining that talent and giving those people opportunity to grow. So, from my opinion, I think the sky's the limit. I think that we have endless possibilities in this partnership to continue to expand. And I think mutually it's both of our goals to do that.
That sounds like a really bright future. I like to hear that. And so, correct me if I'm wrong, just to make sure. The Grow Your Own is for employees at Banner University, correct? And you say culinary EVS. So what exactly does that mean?
Sure. So I use that as an example. So we have team members in culinary and EVS. They're back in the hospital. They're cooking the food. They are cleaning as far as ER rooms, from traumas, et cetera. It's a very in-depth and very regulated area just because of all the regulations from cleanliness, et cetera. And there's many times where they will come into the organization as a culinary professional or environmental services professional and say, hey, I want to get into healthcare, a healthcare profession. And what they do is they can then apply for the Grow Your Own program. And then if they meet the qualifications and the thresholds, they have the opportunity then to bridge over into healthcare.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay. So now I understand a little bit better. I was like,
Yes.
wait a second.
No, that's a good.
I wanted, I was like, let me understand his example exactly so other people can as well. And so, yeah, that's a great model that you guys have implemented into your workforce of just, again, adding that added benefit of having people be able to transfer over to the healthcare industry in a way that is so desperately needed within Southern Arizona.
Absolutely. And we have medical assistants that want to move into higher level healthcare roles, and they have the opportunity to do it through Grow Your Own. The same with some PCAs as well, to be able to continue to bridge over onto the full patient care side. They have that opportunity also. So it's not just culinary and EVS. I use that as an example, but you have people that are in entry level professional healthcare roles that have the opportunity to continue to grow as well.
Mm-hmm. No, and I like that example that you have because it's such a great transition, right? They're already working in an environment that they're kind of familiar with and they understand like, oh, I could grow and do something else in my life, in my career choice. And having that transition, working with your already your employer is so beneficial to a person, right? They have an opportunity that not many people can have essentially. And so not everyone gets that chance to kind of really transition to a slightly different work environment, right? It can be really hard to jump out of one workplace and kind of like jump into another role. And so this kind of like proves that can happen.
It can. And what's interesting about in my short time of being here in Tucson and getting to analyze the market as a whole, I always say that we're a little bit landlocked, right? Mm-hmm. When you are up in Phoenix and you have a population of millions of people, the ability to obtain talent can be a little bit easier. Here in Tucson, with us being in a landlocked market, we need to find those ways to grow your own and give back to the community. We need to find those ways to allow people to have sustainable living wages and career growth as well over time. So I think that here, having the uniqueness of Tucson in that landlocked market and creating those unique strategies and partnerships is incredibly vital to the future of the community of Tucson and Banner University Medicine.
Chris, I think you speak our language very well. I think everyone at the office is going to be like, he knows exactly what's going on, what he's talking about. So I love this. And was there anything else that you wanted to say? Because we're running out of time for today's session and conversation. But was there anything else that you wanted to add that anyone should know, or anything that's going on in the future? Any hopes that you may have?
Absolutely. I hope that, and know that we're going to continue to grow as an organization, specifically in the Tucson market over the coming years. We have the opportunity to continue to have that premier employee team member experience, premier candidate experience, and collectively, we have an amazing culture. And I think that's a testament to the buy-in of our leaders and how they believe our core values, who we are as people, And it's always our team members, patients, and community first. And if we continue to do that, we'll continue to build and grow those partnerships and just have a better community all the way around.
Well, thank you so much. You said it so perfectly. I can't wait to see what other partnerships can continue to grow between the foundation, Banner, Pima Community College, all that. I think there's a lot of growth there and then continued success. And hopefully you're still around and we can keep doing stuff like this and even invite you and some of the team members and people out to
Absolutely.
see the facility. That would be really great too for you to see that. So
I would love to be back. It was an absolute pleasure.
thank you. And thank you everyone for tuning in today's episode. And I'll see y'all next week. Bye.